Alright, what's going on everybody? This is a game called Dev Tycoon and it's really addictive. I've just bought it recently when it was released on Steam and I haven't been able to stop playing it, so I'm not very good. I usually make terrible decisions, but anyways, I'm gonna skip the tutorial since I've already played it before. But anyways, you start off from the very beginning. You can just read here. You start off way back in the day developing games in your mom's basement or whatever. And from there, as the years go on, you make better and better games and you can improve technology and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. You'll be able to see how it works for anybody who hasn't seen it. But anyways, here we go. See how long it takes me to crash and burn. So we gotta give our company a name. We will call it Dro International. We'll just go with Dro for the player. I guess we'll leave him as a dude with brown hair. Let's see what we got. You can just stay in the blue shirt too. Alright, so since I've played this game before, you can choose to use all previously gained hints in the new game. Yes, I'll do that because it's not going to be good anyways, but it's really going to be bad if I don't do that. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is click out here in the middle of nowhere and start developing a new game. You can name the game. First of all, I usually pick a topic. That way I can determine what I want to name it. So it starts you off with a few and you have to unlock all the rest. There's a bunch of different genres of games. Let's see here. We'll go with alternate history simulation, and we'll do it on the PC. And let's see if it'll let me click on here. We'll call it a different world. Alright, so you start off, you can either go with text-based game or 2D graphics game. And since this is the very first game I'm making here, I'm just going to make this text-based. It's probably a bad choice, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so you get to this, and you can decide in stage 1 if you want to focus on the engine of the game, gameplay, or story quests. You can see down here this little minus. That means that on a previous playthrough I've learned that on a simulation game like this, stories and quests are not quite as important. If it's got 2 minuses, that's even worse. Or if it's got a couple of pluses, that means it's good, or 3 pluses, that means it's great. So since this is not quite as important, we're going to knock this down a little bit and decide on if we want to go with engine or gameplay a little bit higher. Simulation, I guess we'll knock the engine on up, bring the gameplay on up there. And he'll do his little research for a little while. That's design, technology, and then the research and bugs are up here that you'll have to fix before you release the game. As you can see down here, for stage 2 of development, dialogue is not very important. It's got two minuses next to it. And on your first playthrough, this stuff is not going to show up, these pluses and minuses. This is showing up because I've played around with this for a few minutes and have done the different combinations, and it gives me refreshers on what works well with what. I'm still not really sure exactly what the question mark means. I should read that about that, I guess. But anyways, there's two minuses under the dialogues level 1, so we're going to turn that all the way down. Okay, sorry about that. We're going to turn that way down. There's 2 pluses for level design, so that's going to go up, and 3 pluses for artificial intelligence, so that's going all the way to the top. Alright, we're going to leave it like that. Hit OK. Let him do his thing there for a minute. Alright, stage 3 of development. That's world design, graphics, and sound level. World design doesn't seem to be quite as important, so we'll knock it down. Graphics looks like it needs to be good, so that's going up, and sound seems to be fairly important, so that will go up. You start off, you can only have basic sounds. That's another of the technologies. You can unlock better sound and all kinds of stuff the further you progress in, but right now that's all we've got. So we'll hit OK and let him finish this 3rd stage. And when he's done, fix that bug just then. When you're done, when all the bugs are fixed, you can click finish, and of course I click finish right when another bug pops up, which is just my luck. But anyways, at the end it'll tell you how much design points you earned and how many technology points you earned, and you level up gradually. So they'll give you your game reviews, and I left mine with a bug in it, so that's already going to be bad, but I had a feeling this one's going to be bad anyways, but here we go. That's way better than I was expecting. If I could have gotten rid of that bug before I released it. I waited too long to hit finish. Still not very good, but I was expecting worse, to be honest. So, let's see. Got favorable reviews. Sure to game fans quickly, we shall see. So then what you want to do is click out here and generate a game report for the game that you just created, and it'll give you some info on it. Just like that. When this little bar fills up, that means he's done with the game report. And we made it in on the charts at number 64, so that's not too bad for our first game. And we got 21 whole fans. Better than 0 though. You'll see these research points building up. You can use these. I'll show you in a few minutes. A lot of ways to use that. This is the game report we ran, and it tells us alternate history and simulation is an okay combination. Gameplay is important for this type of game, and level design is important for this type of game. Alright, so we want to click out here again. I'm going to research. That's what you use these research points for. I don't have enough to... I got 22. Once you get 50, you can research your own game engine. For right now, I'm just going to spend 10 of those and research a new topic. And it'll give you a few different ones to choose from here. We'll go with... I think we'll go with a history strategy game. Alright, so we'll research history. Wait on them to finish researching that. Alright, we researched history. So click out here and develop a new game. Pick topic, history. Genre, strategy, platform. You can see strategy games do well on the PC, so we're definitely going with the PC. I don't know why this is going kind of crazy on me here trying to name. Let me do it like this again. Alright, so a history strategy game. We'll call it World War 1.5. This actually probably should be better a name from my last game for alternate history, but anyways, we'll go with it. Alright, I think on this game I'm gonna go, instead of text-based, I'll go with 2D graphics and start my development. Alright, so I don't have any kind of indications down here of what's good and bad, so I'm gonna have to guess. History strategy game. Actually, I kind of like where everything's at right now, so I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna knock the engine up some. Strategy game. I don't know. We'll go with that and see what happens. Lots of bugs. Alright, so 3 pluses there, so that's going up. 2 there, and so that's going to stay up pretty high as well. Dialogues, no info on that. We'll leave it down fairly low. And start on that one. Move on to stage 3 next. The first game we made is off the market. It sold 8,871 units, generating 62,139 in sales. So not too bad for our first little crappy game. Alright, stage 3. World design is very important apparently, so it's going all the way up. Graphic level, it's got a minus, so it's going down. Bring sound down a little bit too. Put all the power into this world design. And okay, we'll go on and see what happens here. Once again, a lot of bugs to finish. Recent studies suggest that the Govador 64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Okay, great. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Little did they know at that time. Alright, all our bugs are finished. So we'll go with it. We got 12 in design and technology. Leveling up all these different things a little bit. By the way, go ahead and generate a game report. Greenheart Games, the people who made this game were awesome. I contacted them about making videos and uploading them, and they were great. They responded instantly. saying that it was cool, but they said that they don't have licensing for the music in this game, so that's why there's no music. And I don't know why. I didn't turn the sound effects off, but I'm not really hearing any sound effects either myself. I don't know. Hopefully, when the final recording plays, I'll be able to hear them. But when I turned the music off, I might have accidentally turned off the sound effects too. Although you're not missing too much other than just some random little noises. But anyways, we got our reviews for World War 1.5, so let's see what's up. I'm hearing a little sound effects. Couple of sevens again. Not great, but overall better than the last one. So he's generating our game report right now. Company sales record worth over 10,000 units sold. This is an important milestone. Woohoo! Post-game analysis. Dialogue seems to not be important for this type of game. Alright. I think instead of researching something else, I'm gonna go ahead and develop a new game and save those research points to make me an engine. So we're gonna go with aliens. I believe we'll go with action. And we'll go with the G64 before it's dead. Dude, I just don't understand what the... Okay, so an alien action game. We're gonna call it Kill 'Em All. We'll go with 2D graphics again and start the development. Alright, the engine is important. That's good. That's up there. Gameplay is up pretty good. Story and quests, not important. Bring that on down to the bottom. And head on to the next stage. According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. It's widely known for the arcade game Disney King. I love the references in this game. All these game systems and the different consoles and stuff that they release over time are all real consoles, just with a different name. But anybody who's played console games over the years will recognize all of them instantly. But anyways, Ninvento is about to pop onto the scene here. Many experts doubt home gaming consoles will take off, but we'll see what Ninvento will deliver. Not very smart experts there. Alright, dude, quit scratching your head and let's go. Alright, stage 2. We're going to jack that all the way up. Bring you down just a touch. Bring you way down. Artificial intelligence seems to be the most important thing in that group, so we'll go with it. We got 238 fans now, that's pretty good. Alright, stage 3. Graphics 3 pluses, so that's going way up. World design, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it okay. sound I'll leave right behind it. Actually, let's move that down and that down just a bit. Alright, so we'll ride out with that and see what happens. Fix the bugs. World War 1.5 is off the market. We made over 154,000 in sales. Getting better. Alright. So we finished Kill 'Em All. Today, Ninvento has confirmed. Called the T. Yes, look at that. Wonder what that is. Yeah, I meant to turn off my Steam notifications. Sorry about that. Anyways, where were we? Okay, the console feature, blah blah blah. Then Ninvento came out. We got some new records. I've leveled up on a couple of things. So we'll release Kill 'Em All, the alien action game, and see what happens. Go ahead and start a. Well, I can do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and start getting the generating the game report. And we'll see what the reviews are. Oh god. Oh. Yeah. Come on, dude. Save me. Oh well. A mixture of okay and not great. Anyways. We'll go ahead and do one more game. Actually, we'll research a game engine. Let's see what the analysis. Story quests seem to not be important for alien action games. Alright, so we got enough research points at 55. We're going to go ahead and research our own game engine. This is a guy contacting us telling us that he's seen our work and likes our skills, and if you ever want to do any contract work for him, when you click on the menu, I'll show you in a second, you can choose to do certain little small side jobs for people and get paid for it, and they put a time limit on it, so if you finish what they ask you to do in a certain amount of time, then you get paid whatever they tell you they'll pay you, and if you don't finish it, then you get a penalty of money taken away. It'll tell you all that each one you go into. So anyways, we'll look at that real quick. Let's see. Find contract work. So if I wanted to do a contract for this guy, help to playtest a game, it'll give you 4 weeks to come up with 9 design points and 12 tech points. If you do that, they pay you 20,000. If you can't do it in time, they take away 7,000. Or this one is 2 and 10, and they pay you 14 or take away 3. There's several different to choose from. Actually, let's do this real quick too, and I ain't sure that I can come up with that. If not, I just lose 2,000. We'll see what happens. So I gotta get 2 of these, and that's already done. Yeah, it should be gravy. Alright, so I made $12,000 just for doing that little side job for that guy. Usually I have new contracts every 6 months, so check back sometime. So you can keep doing that to make a little side money, but right now, since we got over 50 research points, we're going to research a custom game engine. Once you have your own custom engine, you can start adding on to it, making it better, and that's when you can start making a lot more money when you use your own engine. But I think after we research this engine, I'm going to stop this recording, and if there's any interest from anybody at all in me continuing on, I will most certainly do that. We've researched our engine, but like I said, I'll be playing this anyways, so if anybody wants me to continue with this playthrough, I'll be more than happy to. If there's any questions, comments, anything, leave them in the comment section. If this video helps you in any way, a like would be appreciated. If you hated it, just tell me in the comment section you hated it. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.